Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. If you need to find a job, the instinct may be to go all out, hoping that a sprint will get the yucky process done with quickly and you'll again have the income, the structure, and the self-esteem that comes from landing a new job, ideally one that's better than the one you left. And the sprint speed job search works for some people, especially those who are stars at work and or who are well connected. But many other people are wise to go moderate. If your network is paltry, you will have gone through it in a few reach outs, and now what? If you raced to get your LinkedIn profile updated, you may succumb to the off-putting job seeker jargon. Results-driven, self-starting team player who delights in exceeding customer expectations, blah, blah, blah. And as in an all-out sprint, you'll exhaust yourself quickly, and all you'll want, literally or figuratively, is a beer. Well, what does moderation look like? Conserve your emotional gas tank. Every job searcher starts with a full tank of emotional gas, or at least most of them do. Each effort you make, especially those that get ignored or rejected, burns some gas. You don't want to run out of gas before landing a good job. So care enough to job hunt well, but let go of the outcome and move on to your next job search activity. So if you send out a job application and you get nothing, you can't think about it. You got to move on. Or, if you're not ready to move on to your next job search activity, per the idea of moderation, take a break. For example, after sending that nicely crafted job application, don't think about it. If it works out, great. If it doesn't, there's no benefit to thinking about it. You will burn less gas. Find comfort in that using good job search practices, and I'll describe them in a moment, you'll likely land an appropriate job in a reasonable amount of time. Be judicious in creating your resume and LinkedIn profile. Put yourself in the employer's shoes. It's so important. What job title, what summary, what duties and accomplishments would, without exaggeration, impress your target employer? That's what you put on your resume and your LinkedIn. Don't oversell. If you do, that may get you an interview, but on probing in the interview, your claims may seem fishy. And even if you manage to get the job on false pretenses or exaggerated pretenses, you're setting yourself up for failure and being back on the street. Interview with integrity. Again, don't oversell. Savvy interviewers, at least, will smell it out, usually with probing questions and by inferring whether your claimed accomplishments are consistent with the intelligence, the expertise, and the drive that you demonstrate in the interview. Yeah, highlight your legitimate strengths that would impress that employer. Maybe using anecdotes describing, say, a problem you faced, the clever or dogged approach you took to it, and the positive result. I also recommend acknowledging a relevant weakness. That will gain you credibility, it will eliminate you from ill-suited jobs, and make you more likely to get selected for a job that values you and you'll succeed at, despite you having a weakness or two. We all have them. Be picky in choosing ads to respond to. Advertised openings for good jobs tend to get dozens, if not hundreds of applications. For you to have a shot at getting one, apply only to solid fits, and then take the time to craft a letter and adapt your resume to demonstrate that fit. Also, perhaps append a piece of collateral material to the resume. An example of what's worked for my clients in terms of collateral material is a one-pager that displays current knowledge of something that's key to the job. For example, 5 new best practices in substance abuse counseling if you're looking for a job as a substance abuse counselor. And finally, negotiate as a statesman. A stateswoman? I don't know if that's a word or not. Having finally gotten a job offer, it can be tempting to try to extract as much as you can in the negotiation. If the employer's offer isn't very good, yeah, counter, but don't be unfair. I've seen a good few clients have the job offer pulled. Clearly we're far apart and I don't want a disgruntled employee, so thanks, but now offer the job to someone else. The takeaway? Moderation in your job search will make the process more pleasant, avoid your seeming desperate, reduce your chances of running out of emotional gas before you land a job, and increase your chance of landing a job at which both you and the employer will feel good. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I'm Marty Nemko. I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. And in any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.